That one's a lot easier than the previous one on account of the sidebar springs are stronger than the slider springs, which means I can do this. Reset it. I'm not going to be touching the sidebar. Well, not consciously at least. Come on. And of course now it's going to be annoying. Come on, just set that max lift. Bray. The problem is now getting past all the sliders that are still set. There we go. Didn't touch the sidebar. Just had to pick through all of that. I don't know how well it's gonna show up, but yeah, you can see the slider still set. And it takes quite some force to unset them once the sidebar has been able to drop in. Okay, let's gut this. Yeah. Left frame a little bit, whatever. it's got this big bridged pin that basically doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, it does, but nothing meaningful. Because even though it's zero lift, it's shit. But that's that's just reverse sidebars for you, I guess. Yeah. God. I hate these really tiny springs they use. This one does have false gates, which sort of helps in picking it, because you can get the sidebar to drop in to a false gate, and then give you some sidebar drop in, sidebar counter or whatever, so you can get the other one set. But to get it out, the sidebar will have to come up a little bit again, so it's not, it makes it a little easier, but to do the rest, or well, the false gated one, then you do have to keep everything else in place. But this one, just like the secure Emmys and just the secure Emmys I've picked, I'll have kind of the same problem. If there is a low lift slider or zero lift slider, you get a free sidebar drop in from the get-go. And in this case, as I just showed, the sidebar springs are, yeah, they're stronger than the slider pins, slider springs. Not by much, it's barely enough, but yeah. Also, all of these things have to have those flat cores, probably for reliability, but it also makes it a lot easier to pick as it widens the shear line. Oh yeah, it has 2 whole spools that aren't great. And these springs are too long, so we'll dump them there. Actually, yeah. Here. That's a spool. Yeah, not really. That's, an attempt was made. And for the rest of the lock, it is all standards. And to be honest, the spools are a little annoying, because if you unset one, which happens quite a bit to me when I was first picking this lock, if you unset the first pin, one of the first pins has a spool, to set it, you'll need to turn the core back a little bit, which in turn can reset the sidebar if not enough is at true gauge yet. And the key feels not great to use. It sticks a little bit. Oh yeah, right, because that one doesn't have a spring, I have a pin. Well, luckily all the pins are the same. It sticks a little bit once the sidebar reaches the pins here, so it's kind of crunchy. I think these locks will be a lot better, because like the sidebar groove is fine. It's pretty square, but the sidebar itself, it can move side to side a little. If you if you're able to eliminate that, but then you get back into something tolerances. But if you can eliminate that side-to-side play, I think it would be better. Not much. I didn't think to show it, but the sidebar, it drops into forwards a little bit and backwards a little bit. There's been one other reverse sidebar lock I haven't been able to pick. It was a clone of a secure ME as well, I think. They're all clones. This one is a clone as well, I believe. It had, even though it's better than the secure ME K64, because this one has false gates. That one doesn't, I think. But even without that, the other one I picked, or tried to pick, I didn't end up picking, because I didn't think to just try multiple picks in that keyway, though that keyway was kind of cramped already, so yeah.